Good afternoon. I am sorry that it took so long to post again. I did lose my voice last week. You wouldn't have wanted to hear me croaking. I sounded not very zen-like. But it's still a little bit hoarse, so you might detect that in my voice, but I do want to go ahead and post the video on pranayama as I promised. I don't know if any of you saw my blog recently, but I was speaking to coming from a place from the heart during these times right now. Many of us are feeling anxious, anxiety, fear, fear of the unknown. We don't know what is going to happen right now. So it's creating a lot of tension, a lot of unnecessary emotions rising up within us. And many of us are having to deal with not only our jobs, our health, but we're having to deal with little ones as well. Which I wanted to also mention that I will be bringing to you after I post this one. I will turn around and post another one special for all those little kiddos out there that you can watch with them and do, or you can have them watch. I'm not really a kids channel. I do have children and grandchildren of my own, but I wanted to post something just a little bit lighthearted and fun to help all those moms and dads out there, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever is having to have our kids at home right now. So I know it's a trying time for everyone, and just a little bit of relaxation. So pranayama, as some of you may know, is actually breath work. Prana means energy. It is the yogic word for, or the Sanskrit word for energy, the same thing as chi or ki. It's energy in the body. So we are going to, yama is breath. So it's basically breath work with the energy of the body. So today I wanted to bring you just a few techniques you can practice on your own. I'm not going to go through them in great detail sitting with you through the length of the recommended time, but I want to at least give you a head start on a few balancing breaths and cleansing breaths that you can do anytime, anywhere. And these are safe. They can be done, like I said, anytime or anywhere. So the first one I want to bring you is the cleansing breath. And it's a simple breath that you're going to breathe in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. So there's two ways to do it. In yoga, we oftentimes will do it louder. You'll hear that breath, the ujjayi breath. So it's detectable. In Qigong and Tai Chi, when we do this breath, you do it quieter, it's internal more. So that's the difference between the two, and I'll do both really quick. But also I want to incorporate a couple of hand mudras or gestures. So palms facing up in your lap indicates a wish or bringing in of energy. So you're opening up to the heavens, to the universe, to spirit, to flow through and come in. So you're in a receiving pose. If you have your palms facing down in your lap, this indicates more of a grounding, centering, balancing energy. So you're going to connect to the earth energies, grounding and balancing yourself. So you can do either one or none. It's up to you. I mean, normally we have our hands resting in our lap. So I'm just wanting to explain a little that palms facing up is receiving, palms facing down is grounding. So whatever you feel you need. And that's another thing. I want you to honor your bodies. I want you to listen and respect your bodies right now. Listen to what you are needing. Listen to that intuition, that inner knowing, that inner feeling. So bringing in your energies into center, and just listening to what you need right now. So the first breath, like I said, is going to be a cleansing breath. So we are going to pull the breath all the way to the belly. Take a nice comfortable seat, or you can do it lying down if that's what you prefer. So the first one, we're going to start by pulling that breath all the way down into the belly, into the abdomen, and just taking that deep breath in through the nose. So let's begin by doing that. And you can have your hands resting on your abdomen if you want. I'm going to do this just to bring the attention to our abdomen right here. So this is also considered your life center, your lower dantian. In Tai Chi and Qigong, or any martial arts, in the traditional Chinese medicine, they work in 3 centers instead of the 7 chakras. So right now we're going to bring our energy into our life center. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath. And now you're going to exhale with open mouth. So you're not forcing the breath. You're allowing it to flow naturally, but fully. So inhaling fully. Let's do this again. Now, one more time, taking in that cleansing breath. This time I'm going to do it internally. So you're not going to hear that, the breath is not going to be audible, but I'm still fully inhaling, pulling the breath all the way down. Imagining that energy coming all the way down into my center. So you didn't detect my breath that time, even though it was exactly the same. I didn't use the force of the Ujjayi breathing. So one is more, in yoga, you'll hear oftentimes the breath will be audible, because that's a little bit different energy movement. So if you want to keep that internal, you're going to do it quietly. You're still exhaling and inhaling and exhaling fully, and you can keep that. If you want to keep the awareness of the breath moving through the body and just feeling that awareness, you can keep your hands on your dantian, your lower dantian, your center, your life center, or you can place them in your lap. Now the next breath I want to show you is the equal parts breath. So by creating an equal breath, you're creating an equal energy flowing through the body. So I'm going to suggest to you, you're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. So all the breath will come through the nose with this breathing technique. And you will, I'm going to suggest inhaling 6, exhaling 6. If this is too long for you, you can inhale 4, exhale 4. It doesn't need to be an even amount either. It can be an odd amount. It can be 5, inhaling 5, exhaling 5. But right now we're just going to allow that breath to flow. So you're not going to pause in between the inhale and exhale. And if you need to lengthen it, so maybe you really have a good set of lungs and you're really used to taking those deep breaths. So some of you may want to inhale and exhale to a count of 10. The whole purpose is to create equal inhales and exhales. Okay? So let's start, again, placing your hands wherever you like. And you're going to count in your head. I will count out loud, and I want you to count in your head. And I'm going to do it to 6, which is kind of right down the middle. And like I said, I'm going to let you continue on, maybe in your own time, taking those few deep breaths. So, but right now we're going to do a count of 6. So again, I'm going to gently close my eyes, bring myself to center within my body, and then begin inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just going to take a couple breaths myself here without counting. Okay. Now, you may have noticed a smile come to my face. This is something that I do automatically. Bringing a smile to your face during any meditation, any breath work, anything you are doing. If you learn to just bring that little bit of a smile in, it actually helps create endorphins. And just by the act of smiling, you're bringing in happiness, bringing in joy, which we need right now. So smile. Okay, now the next breath I want to introduce to you, or you may know, you may be familiar with it, is the Nadi Shodhana breath. So this is alternate nostril breathing. When we do the alternate nostril breathing, we are balancing the right side of the brain with the left side of the brain. So the right side is considered the yang side, the masculine side, the more forceful, stronger energy. It is the side of the sun or Surya. The left side is our feminine side, our softer side, the moon or lunar side, and the yin side. So the energy is gentler. And I don't mean, when I say masculine and feminine, people oftentimes are like, oh, male, female? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, when you have a masculine energy, what comes to mind for you? Masculine, stronger, more forceful, that more dominating energy. A yin energy is softer, more recessed, quieter. And that's why I like to mention the yin and yang, and that's why I also like to mention the sun and the moon. Because think of the sun energy. It's strong, it's powerful. The moon lights just like the sun does, but it lights soft, and it's the soft glow and the soft light in the darkness, where the sun is like, boom, here I am. So just to give you an idea of the energies. So we're going to begin. Now there's 2 ways you can hold your fingers. So you can hold your fingers this way, which is what I prefer. I was actually taught another way, but either way is correct. So basically, putting your 2 fingers down, leaving the 3 fingers up. So when we do alternate nostril breathing, we're going to pinch off the sides of our nose. The other way you can do it is by leaving these 2 fingers down, these 3 fingers up, taking your 2 fingers on the third eye, placing them like this. So they also say that this connects with the third eye when you do that. So you're bringing awareness to the third eye. Sorry, I'm trying to talk without putting my hand in front of my face, but it's a little hard. So you're bringing an awareness to the third eye when you hold it in that position. So it's just what feels comfortable. To me, this feels more comfortable simply because I'm not having to do as much with this. So, it's just a preference. So whatever you prefer, listen to your body. You can try both and see what works for you. You may even come up with a third way. Listen to your body. Listen to yourself. Honor yourself. Okay, so first I'm going to talk you through it, and then we're going to actually do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, it's daylight out, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the right side. If it was evening, I would probably start with the left side, just to kind of keep in with that lunar energy. So we're gonna pinch off the left side. So you're pinching off the left side, inhaling through the right. So you're gonna pinch off the left, inhale through the right, close off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, close off, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, close off, exhale, inhale. So you get the idea. You're gonna pinch off one side, inhale. So that first inhale is only gonna be one. You're gonna inhale, pinch off, exhale, inhale, close off, exhale, inhale, close off, exhale, inhale. So I'll talk you through it as I'm doing it. Hopefully I won't be muffled because I'm gonna actually have my hands in front of my mouth. But that's why I wanted to explain a little bit. So once you're done, I recommend doing 10 rounds if you can. I'm not gonna do that many. I'm gonna probably go maybe 4 or 5 at the most. When you're done with your last round or your last side, you're gonna release and then allow your breath to return to normal from both nostrils. And just take a few breaths, maybe 4 or 5 breaths from both nostrils, allowing your energy to now flow through both. And I also, when you're doing it, I want you to pay attention to the energy in your body. So bring your awareness to that energy. Maybe sit for a minute before you begin and notice your energy in your body, how you're feeling, how your emotions are coming up. Just observing. And then after you're done, sitting for a few minutes with your energy again. And just notice the difference. Notice if you feel calmer. Notice if you feel more balanced, more centered, more grounded. Just notice. Observe. No judgment, ever. So you're just observing. We don't ever want to place judgment, because for us to look at ourselves and say, I'm doing this wrong, I'm not doing it right. No, we get enough judgment from the whole world out there all day long. We do not need to judge ourselves. If something doesn't feel right, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It means maybe the energy's not flowing. Maybe you need to reposition. So we're just simply observing, learning, honoring our bodies, okay? No judgment ever. All right, so let's begin. Placing your fingers either like this or like this. Begin by pinching off or closing off the left nostril. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. And now I'm going to release. Allowing the breath to return to normal breath, natural breath flow. Again, bringing in that smile. Perfect. All right. Now there's a few more ways you can do the equal breaths that I wanted to address today or bring up today in the video. So the first thing, if you are wanting to quiet the energy in the body and bring the energy down, cool the body down, you can lengthen out the exhales. So you're going to inhale maybe 4, exhale 6. Or inhale 6, exhale 8 or 10. Again, listening to your body. So that creates a little bit of quieting, calming. A lot of times in the evening we would do this, preparing for bed. If you want to build the energy, maybe in the morning, maybe you want to kind of get your energy going and get a little energized and get that flowing, you can lengthen out the inhale, shorten the exhale. So inhaling 6, exhaling 4. You're going to start to build that energy as you're bringing it in. Then you can go even further and put a pause in between or at the end. So you can inhale 6, pause for 2, exhale 4. Inhale 6, pause 2, exhale 4. So you can do that right now as I did it, and just feel that energy. Then if you want to, like I said, calm that energy down, relax, you can inhale 4, pause for 2, exhale 6. And then you can pause for 2, inhale 4, pause for 2, exhale 6, pause for 2. All right, so that's just a few variations that you can do. You can also do equal breath with a pause. So you can inhale 6, pause for 2, exhale 6. Inhale 6, pause for 2, exhale 6. So there's a few variations. Anyways, I hope this video helps you. I hope that you can take this and do a few breathing exercises of your own for some much needed grounding, centering, rebalancing. Breath is wonderful. You can literally do them anywhere. You can do them while driving a car. You're not going into a meditation. You're literally changing the energy by your breathing, the way you're breathing. So it's safe. You can do it anywhere. Nobody even has to know. Closing your eyes and finding a quiet space just makes it all the more sweeter. So I hope you like this. Definitely click on my subscribe and like so you don't miss any videos. I am new to YouTube. This is my new channel. So I plan on bringing you a lot of helpful tips, a lot of hints, a lot of whatever you want to see. Balance of mind, body, and spirit. Aubrey Shangri-La. See you next time. And look for my video coming up special for the kiddos.